Good evening students, welcome to Basic Electrical Lectures. So in this lecture we are going to do the continuation of Module 3. So Module 3 has two parts. First part is transformer and then second part is domestic wiring. So first part I completed in detail both problems as well as theory. So in this lecture we are going to discuss domestic wiring. So that is so it is continuation of transformer module 3 first part. So module 3 first part ended with class number 12 part 4. That is the last type of problems. So I done problems for efficiency. So watch that lectures, and after that the second part is domestic wiring. See, coming to this domestic wiring topic, so they won't ask any problems on domestic wiring. It is completely theoretical topic. The weightage for the domestic wiring is from 6 to 10 marks. Maximum you can predict by studying domestic wiring 10 marks, minimum 5 to 6 marks. Okay. So therefore, but the topics to study in domestic wiring portions are lot of topics are there. Okay. Don't study too much topics. What is important? See, this subject has course objectives and course outcomes. See, the course outcome is you have to study the earthing. You must know what are the types of earthing is employed in a domestic and industrial loads. At least you must know types of earthing commonly used in practice. That is a course outcome. In order to reach the course outcome, definitely university will give questions on course outcome topics. That is two-way and three-way and earthing. Those two are very, very important. So first in domestic wiring, first study two-way and three-way control of a lamp, okay, and formation of its truth table. Next is what is the necessity of earthing, what are the types of earthing, and in university the question will be like this: explain any one type of earthing with neat sketch and define earthing. Like that they can frame. So that is important. The other topics are protective devices. See, there are several protective devices are there, but in your syllabus they have specified fuse and MCB only. Other devices are ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker, RCCB, residual current circuit breaker. So that are all such devices are there, but you study only fuse and MCB because that only specified in the syllabus. The question will be, they will ask, write short notes on fuse and MCB. Okay, at least you must write. If they ask short notes on fuse and MCB, first point what you should write. Fuse is what? It is a protective device. What is MCB? It is also a protective device. First point is everyone knows. Other points, how it operates, which material is used. Regarding that, we should write some other points. So this and all last minute study. Okay. And coming to types of wiring, so we have so many types of wiring, around 5 to 10 types, but the syllabus they have concentrated on concealed conduit wiring, because if any building work is going on, majority the wiring will be concealed conduit wiring. Okay, when roof construction is going on, before putting cement to the roof, they will make conduit wiring. Once everything is done, then they will seal the entire conduit wiring with cement. So it is called concealed, completely closed. You cannot see the wiring. Okay, that is called concealed conduit wiring. They are asking study more regarding this in syllabus. Then next part is electric shock. Okay, if a person touches the electrical supply, okay, with the bare hands, definitely you will get shock. Once the victim is get electric shock, how to prevent the victim from an electrical shock? What are the precautions you can take against electrical shock? That is a general knowledge question. Will be set on electrical shock topic. Okay, precautions against electrical shock. Okay, what are the first aid we should do if a person or a victim getting electrical shock? Okay. Once we save him, we should do first aid to him. Suppose if he lost a breath and all. So that is a general topic. Okay. So, but the outcome of the syllabus of this particular topic is earthing. Definitely one question will be there on earthing. So first I request all the students to study these two topics in domestic wiring. Other topics you can just go through. Just you can see the notes in one stretch. What is fuse, what is MCB, some points will be there. Around 4 points on MCB, 4 points on fuse. Like that you can study in a last minute. Okay, not a problem. However, after completing these two lectures, I will explain on this. Now, before starting this topic, let's see the introduction. How the wiring is done, how supply is reached to your buildings. Okay, that we can learn. So for that I have taken a schematic diagram to connect between the service main and consumer premises. Okay, look at here. So this is the distribution board. What is here? What is here? What I written here? That is distribution fuse board. Okay, and this distribution board we need supply to this board. Okay. For that we taken consumer main switch, and to give supply to the board, distribution board, we need to give supply to the consumer main switch. We need to feed input to the consumer main switch. That is feeded by the supply service mains. So from the electric pole or a feeder pole, okay, the incoming cable is fed to the supply cutout and energy meter. So together this meter board is nothing but service mains. Okay. In general, I given a definition I written on the board. You can read it. The overhead line. Okay. This incoming cable is there, no? It may be from overhead line, upper head, or maybe from the underground. In cities, UG cable is more applicable. Okay, because there is no due to lack of space, they are taking the supply from the underground. Okay. The overhead line or underground cable connecting the supplier's distribution line. This is supplier distribution line. I need to provide supply to this. So this overhead line connecting to the distribution line to the consumer premises. So this is consumer main switch. Okay. Once the supply is reached here, obviously supply will come here, and for this distribution load, several sub-circuits are connected to this load. Okay, got it? So this is called service mains. So remember once again, read it once again. The overhead line or UG cable connecting the supplier's distribution line to the consumer premises is called service mains. Okay, got it? What are the service main includes? The service main include supply cutout and energy meter. Service main is also called meter board. Okay. From the meter board, it reaches to the consumer main switch. This consumer main switch reaches to the distribution board. This distribution board will be inside your home. Inside your home. Maybe in the form of DP switch. The entire wiring in your home, it is done with respect to distribution board. Okay. So in your home, what are the loads you have? Lighting loads we have, and we have fan loads, and we have kitchen loads such as geyser, okay, sorry, not geyser, mixie. In order to run the mixie, you need a high power. Mixie generally it will be 0.5 kilowatt, some mixies will be 1 kilowatt. That is called power circuits. Okay. So now look at here. So incoming cable, generally 3-phase 4-wire system will be there. In that, if your requirement is only single phase load, then they will tap the supply from this. So look at here, this is 3 wires, R, Y, B and neutral. 3-phase 4-wire system. If your requirement is only single phase supply, then they will take like this, phase to neutral. Okay. So this will be phase and this will be neutral. These two cables, okay, coming from the feeder pole and reach into the supply cutout. Okay. What is the purpose? In order to connect feeder pole to the consumer premises. In order to connect supply to the consumer premises, we require service mains. Okay. And this cutout is connected to the energy meter. What is the purpose of energy meter? So to record how much power is consumed, how much power the duration is operated. So how many hours the load is consuming power. So it is recorded here. And the supply company authority will record that reading. Based on that reading and units in kilowatt hour, they will give electricity bill in a monthly basis or quarterly or semester, of 6 months once or maybe 1 year once, semester or 1 year once. So generally the billing system will be monthly ones as of now. Okay, like look at here now how supply is reached to the your lighting nodes. So supply is given here. Okay, if I supply cutout is on, supply is available to the consumer main switch. See, this consumer main switch initially it is open. Okay, so it is just located side of the meter board, in right side of the right or left side of the meter board. So it is having two poles and we can operate with single throw. So it is double pole single throw switch, otherwise double pole iron clad switch, DPIC switch. Once I switch to any other top position, only one position is there, no top and no down, only one throw. So if I close this, then supply will get connected to the consumer mains. This supplies, the consumer mains will feed the supply to the distribution fuse board. Distribution fuse board. Why I written distribution fuse board means this distribution line having two bars, okay, copper bars. One bar is live, other bar is neutral. Okay, so this distribution lines we can connect any number of loads to this two line and neutral, live and neutral terminals. So before connecting the loads, you have to use switches. Okay, to operate the load, definitely we need switches. All the switches of all the sub-circuit load, all the switches connect. I need to glow this lamp with the help of the switches. Make sure that, and this very important in wiring system, you should connect the switches always to the live wire. Okay, live terminal. For the live terminal, you should connect the switches. So neutral is connected to another end of the lamp, that is another end of the circuit. One end is live is connected to switches and another is connected to neutral. Okay, now if I close this switch, this and this, see, for all the lamp, one end of the lamp is connected to live and another end of the lamp is connected to neutral. So lamp got the supply, so it will glow. Okay, and similarly another sub-circuit is fan circuit. For fan circuit, we have to give supply to the fan circuit. That is tapped by this distribution board. See, for fan circuit also it is operated by fuse. So this is live wire. Live wire is connected to the, if any switches is there, we can connect one switch here. Now it is directly connected to the distribution board. Okay, in this diagram. But generally the fan loads, each and every loads operated by switches. Okay, in a practical case. But for safety reasons, I have connected fuse. Okay, live wire is connected to fuse. If any fault occurs in the fan circuit, so this fuse will blown out, and hence the fan is also protected from this supply. Okay, whenever fault occurs, excess current flows, and that current may damage the winding in the fan rotor. Okay, next look at here, and another circuit, that is power circuit to run mixie, or in kitchen we have some electric stove, electric oven, that is higher power circuits. So that can also be give supply from that can also take supply from this distribution board. Since power circuit is separate, provide with fuse. Okay, this fuse will go to the power circuit. Okay, operated by switches, and switch means you should connect to live only, and this another end of the fuse will be connected to neutral. See, at a time, switch on all this load, lamp will glow, switch on the fan, lamp will glow, switch on the mixie or any electric stoves. Okay, the total load increases. How much time the load is operating, that is recorded in the energy meter. Then monthly basis you will get an electricity bill. Okay. So dear students, I hope you people understand whatever I explained so far. So it is only for understanding purpose. There will be no question set on this topic. Okay. So please like our videos, subscribe to our channel. Okay, tell as many friends you know. So who are studying engineering P cycle under VTU and other universities also. Maybe this particular topics in their syllabus, you can refer your those other university friends also. Okay. So guys, meet you on next video on two-way and three-way control of a lamp and arcing. So I will be uploading these two videos at the earliest. Okay. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.